Hello, Whale. How's it going? There, I'll do that. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've streamed. Alright, so today's stream I'm actually using a new keyboard. I'm using a Rainy 75. I've also been listening to a ton of funk, so I created a funk list. Привет! Привет, Redstone Tutorials, how's it going? Как дела? Я хорошо. Right, where did I leave off? Programs. Ah, welcome. Oh, yeah, I should, think lols. Yeah, I'll ping everyone since it's already ongoing, so like. This seems to be an ongoing popular thing, so I will ping this then. There we go. Oh, sweet. Alright. In here? Who should I notify? Oh. Right. Okay. Wait. There it is. Right, I forget channels sometimes have, like, I forget servers sometimes have channels specifically for that. Also, something I always mess up. How are the music levels? I think they're pretty good, right? Also, I'll turn down the music on my end since I goofed and I didn't wear headphones. Right, so... You want the Discord link to his server? There you go. Discord has that one thing over forums, just the ability to easily share server links. Whereas forums, it's like a gargantuan thing. Yeah, no problem. I link my server in the description, right? No, I don't. Well, stuff ended catastrophically last time I tried to change the stream description, so I'm not gonna do that. But I will do... Wait, I probably should have checked. Sometimes servers have a dedicated, thing for... Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I have a text file in my home directory with my stream descriptions. I'll just put this in the chat this time. Yeah. There we go. Hello, Maga. How's it going? You have way too many accounts, bro. You are the single nightmare to my no alts rule. Alright, just a quick warning. This song starts out kind of annoying, but it's good. It's a good song. I'm trying to think, where did I leave off? I don't remember where I left off. Also, this is funk. Maybe I should turn down the music. Nah, it's fine. Guys, let me know if the music levels need some tweaking. Yeah, it's the rainy. I'm trying to... Where did I leave off? It's been so long since I've been able to touch a keyboard. My mom took away all my infrastructure, so now I'm at my dad's house, and this is like the only chance I get. Right, okay, so I have this stuff. Oh, I guess I could start by editing the CMake. Yeah, because I learned some stuff about CMake. So instead of having a release option, I can do CMake build type or actually do I even, can I just do matches release? And then there's also some MSVC stuff too. Like, Unix. And then there's MSVC. So, wall, Wextra, WX, I believe, pedantic. I need to look this up again. MSVC alternatives for wall, where, Wextra, pedantic. I need to set up a dev environment on my Windows virtual machine so I can actually test this stuff. What's an EPC again? No. This device screams more either Haiku OS or FreeBSD. That's what I see when I see that computer. Let's see. Enables all common. Why W4 WX permissive? Why the fuck? What is wrong with MSVC devs? What is wrong with Windows devs? Like, bro. Okay, so W4. Permissive minus. Yeah, it sucks. What's funny is you can actually use GCC on Windows. Set EC flags. These are more like development flags. Do I want to... You know what? Let's see what happens if I just remove this. Unix. And then MSVC. What? Oh. If this is true, that's actually really interesting. Here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so that's what I'll do, and then C flags Unix. Now, I'm actually going to look at the raylib, github.com raysan5 raylib. I'm going to look at the cmakelists.txt. If Unix and not Apple and not... God damn. There's nothing about MSVC in here. What is this? How can I check for MSVC in CMake list.txt? It's just if MSVC, right? No. Yeah. Yeah, it's just if MSVC. Oh guys, I actually started using an old laptop that I've had for many, many years that has an NVIDIA GPU. First time in a while I've used NVIDIA. Hey headset, how's it going? So I need to say if MSVC else and if. And then this needs to go in here. Yeah. This can actually go out here. Hello, how's it going, Noah? Set C flags. Oh wait, this actually, like, I don't need to check here. I can just do Unix. x86 assembly, solid. Your compiler backend, what, I know you have a few different programming languages you're working on. Which one's this one? Is it the brainfuck like one? Ah. I see. Oh, yeah. Earlier today I was attempting to make a SwayFX rice. Also, how did this song end up in my list? I must have just, like, added it. Get that shit out of here. Recently I've been so addicted to just funk. Also, I can play something different if you guys want. So that's release mode and debug mode handled. And then this is where I need to handle flags. I need to do if blurk, I'm not entirely sure, but I definitely want QBE support. Hello, Lan or Ian? Ian Gatang. Welcome. You seem new, or maybe you're someone I know already. You just changed your profile picture and username. Welcome to the stream. As much as I like funk, it is a little hard to program to it. Okay, there is one song I want to listen to. Because it's stuck in my head. I don't know the rest. недельку, до второго я уеду Комарова. Oh yeah, I know the I use Arch, by the way, programming language. Ah, you're new? Welcome. Nice to see a new face. Yeah, I stopped posting videos. I'm just struggling for video ideas and motivation. João Marcelo Furtado Romero. You seem new. Welcome. Ah, you're in my Discord server too. I was going to click off. Oh, that's good. I like that. Yay. Ah. How you like my videos? I'm trying to think of more video ideas. Like, I want to do one about ANSI escape codes, but I feel like that would be kind of boring. Maybe. I don't know. Just realized I can do that. I need to download all of my music using something like Lucida or whatnot. Right, okay, so... What's with you? What do you mean? What nameplate thing? Yeah, I mean, my videos, it's more... I'm more focused on information as opposed to entertainment. Oh. What's your name? I don't recall saying Lucci or Lucy. Also, PewDiePie pronounces ASCII as Ashy, which really bothers me. Okay, now I gotta test. Ooh. Ah. What do you mean? Do you mean like the where it says like dev next to someone's name or something? Let me see if I can find. Oh, that thing? Oh, wow. Okay. Discord is allowing people to make very blinding profiles. Yikes. But yeah, yeah, that is pointless. I can see how it'd also be annoying if enough people had them. Yeah, so I see why I added the warning unused variables. I see why. So I need to go to air.h src air. Instead of defining this here, I need to do extern const char flex air stir lookup. Is that valid? Oh boy. Const char. Then I need to air C. How do I fix this? Oh boy. That sentence. I'm using an unmodified Rainy 75 currently, but I plan on maybe doing some sort of mod, like a tape mod or something. Okay, this looks like it works. Hey NA, how's it going? Right, I also have to do the same with Lexer. God damn it. You able to play a quick game of Xenotic since you're here? Dang it. Time zones, am I right? Or am I right? They're a bitch. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I have a second channel where I just post random music I make. And I just asked a bunch of people for feedback. What is going on down there? Okay, me Linky. There you go. But yeah, I made this. Basic song I made on my mom's laptop. No, it's Death Grips. Alright. Oh, I know this artist. Yeah, I actually don't really enjoy their music. I remember hearing it once. It was, yeah. I have a very strange music taste. Anyway, that was a song I made. It's also open source, by the way. The only abrasive music I really enjoy is funk, but that's just because I have an appreciation for synthesis. So I like listening to those, like, just funk and then tearing it apart in my head and figuring out what waveforms they used to make it and what effects and stuff. Actually, when I was on my mom's laptop, I made, I don't really want to open my email inbox. But yeah, when I was on my mom's laptop, I implemented the Fourier transform in P5.js. My mom took away all my laptops, so I was desperate. Const size t lex error stir lookups count array len or size of. No, not W. She also took away all my passwords and stuff. So not until like 2 days ago, I couldn't check my email or anything like that. I can't check my bank account. I don't know if someone robbed me, which actually has happened before. No, she disciplines too much. Like, one time I had network connectivity issues and she smashed my laptop against a tree. Yeah, okay, I did define array len. Yeah, before this HP Stream 11 that I have, I had another one, and it got smashed against a tree. Yeah, against a tree. You know, I was really lucky though, because that same day I also made a backup of my computer. It is kind of messed up. Or like she'll do something like while I'm on a walk or something, I'll leave my computer on and she'll hard reset it. She'll hold down the power button. She does this randomly. I don't even understand her motive. But yeah, shit like that. Or one time she unplugged my Raspberry Pi while I was doing a large file transfer. Yeah, living in a house with her and owning tech is kind of a nightmare. Yeah, no, she's a good person. She's just not technical whatsoever. She's the kind of person who thinks closing your laptop lid and shutting off the computer are the same thing. And she also is the kind of person who thinks that hard resetting the computer is also the same as gracefully shutting it down. You know, she's the kind of person who will yank thumb drives out of a computer without ejecting them properly. Or she's the kind of person who will keep her laptop plugged into a wall 24/7. Okay, listen. If you're ripping thumb drives out of your computer without ejecting them, you have a problem. Unless, of course, you're my mom or someone else who's highly untechnical. Because the operating system needs to know that you're about to... Your operating system needs to know that you're about to unplug your thumb drive so it can write buffered data to them. And how does it know that you're just going to yank it out of your computer? Yeah, well, I break computers naturally, even though but that's because I'm tech literate. Like, I touch someone's computer, all of a sudden it can't boot anymore. I don't even know how I do it. I just touch someone's computer and it stops booting. Like, one time it turned out to be I accidentally broke someone's SSD. Just from touching their freaking keyboard. Okay. I don't have any free USB ports to demonstrate this, but if you plug in a USB stick, do LSBLK, find out what device it is, and then when you are done, unmount wherever you have it mounted. Like, for example, when I plug in my encrypted drive, I do that, and then do sudo eject, and then the drive. Press enter, wait for the command to end, and then maybe wait 1 or 2 seconds and unplug the drive. That's how you should do it, always. Oh, and after you do sudo eject, if you do lsblk, you should still see the drive in there, but the size should be 0 bytes. So that's how you do it properly. Note to self, if I ever meet you, you aren't touching my keyboard. Nah, I can touch your keyboard. You just have to unplug it from your computer. Yes, Super Tux Cart. Oh, dude. Yeah, if you like low-level programming, welcome. Well, welcome regardless. But yeah, on this channel, when I stream, I tend to gravitate towards things like compilers and emulators and stuff. Yeah, admittedly, I do most of the time. When I have drives here, I just use Thunar. What do you mean, unlocked? Oh, like you finished the game? I think... Wait. I know this stream's going a little rambly. It's nice to be back. Yeah, here's my Super Tux save. I finished the game before, but sometimes I voluntarily delete my save so I can do it again. My Super Tux cart. I got all of them on expert mode, and then I started doing on Super Tux level. Maybe I'll do a track later in the stream. Oh. Yeah, Super Tux, the difficulty, it's really nice because you don't have speed caps and stuff. Did I do everything correctly? Lexer H. Where did I extern? There we go. Extern size const size t token c stir lookup count, and let me go into lexer.c, or wait, error.h. I just want to verify that, yeah, I am following how I'm doing things. Const size t lex token c stir count array len token c stir lookup. Yeah, I'm importing MISC. Okay. And then where am I doing runtime check. Yeah. Array len. That should fix that. Yep, and everything's the same. I also want to verify that if I well, first, I need to update this warning message. Alright, see ya, NA. Have a good day. CMake build type release. Здравствуйте. Wait. My brain's drawing a blank. Oh, hello. My brain started drawing a blank. Started drawing a blank because my brain was automatically just reciting in my head. Здравствуйте, меня зовут Питер. I was like, oh, stop it. Русский есть? Да, я говорю немного по-русски. Моя мама из Украины. Но я американец. Я не знаю украинский язык. Моя мама из Мариуполя. Так, Nie Ukrainsky. Well, basically, yeah, she speaks Russian as opposed to Ukrainian, because she's from Eastern Ukraine. And yeah, I'm still learning Russian, but... Yeah, okay, so build type release works. Yeah, Russian is a really fun language. And once you get to the point where you can listen to Russian music and kind of just absorb it, it is so good. Like, one of my favorite songs is Komarova. Yeah, I will have, yeah, I've been learning for what, like a year now? Something like that. Which distro is this? Currently I'm running Gentoo, but I am thinking of nuking this and putting FreeBSD on this computer. My Gentoo installation is almost a year old. It was born on a Monday, May 27th, at 7:32 p.m. on in 2024. Ah, yes, Slav brothers or sisters. This character right here, that X character, always gets me for whatever reason. Uzbekov, Voich, not, yeah, there's some characters that I don't see often enough to know what they are. Nachinanya, yeah, I don't actually know what this means. And my brain's also half functioning right now. So maybe I know what it means, I just can't pull it out of my head. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Like, I'm trying to think of an example, because I think I know what you mean. It's like they use the bukva v. It means in. So, like, so like if someone will say, где ты живешь, you could say, я жив, or I would say, я живу в Техасе, right? And that v, the v means in. Yeah. Yeah, well, welcome to the community. The best part about Russian, though, is the fact that there's no, well, yeah, no problem. There is Cruft, which comes with an old language, obviously, but, there's no, like, crap, like, there's no word a, there's no word the, it's just the basics you need to actually communicate. Russian, if you translate Russian word for word back into English, it kind of sounds like caveman speak. It's great. Moja sumka v mashine. Yeah, so my bag is in the car. Oh, yeah. Translated it right there. One of the actually, is it 2 words or yeah, it's 2 words, right? Musarnaya vidro. That took me a while to learn, but I absolutely love saying it. Trash can. Musarnaya vidro. I was also really sad to learn that Butterbrot is German. And that the Russian word for bread is chleb. I don't know, but I don't like saying chleb. Ja? Well, actually, there's no letter in Russian for j. So, like, for example, if you spell out my name in Russian, it's actually more... So my name is Jackson, but in Russian you'd spell it more like Jackson. Dj. It starts with Dj. Jackson. Alright, I lost track of... I don't remember where I left off. No, that's more like Swedish. Or Spanish. Like when a Swedish person says the word joke, they say yoke. This is what happens when my mom takes away my laptop for like 2 weeks. I don't remember where I left off. So I did lexing. Grep RNI to do. There's something I could do. Lexer C to do. Oh wait, I'll come back to that. It's coming back to me slowly. It's kind of scary how crippled my sense of a project can be just from not working on it for a week. Worrying. Data, get, eat. Oh wait, this is just me. What am I? Yeah, this is just me reading out either tokens or errors. And then I also have init pools. Yeah, so I'm initializing and freeing allocation pools. On this computer, I am using OpenRC. Oh, you mean like ya volume D? What does volume mean? So yeah, you can kind of take shortcuts in Russian. Oh, are you speaking Croatian? Because in Russian, like, you'd say "Я тебя люблю." Hello, Windy Codes. How's it going? Right, so I think where I left off, I can actually lex all the different token types. Keyword end. Yeah, I got all the keywords. I got identifiers. I think I got literals. Let me... TK literal string. Yeah, so like here I'm handling string literals and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Russian has a lot of Russian is sort of like C in a way. Like in C, let me see if I can explain what I'm trying to say. So, let's say you want to, let's say that in C you have a function, like you're reading from a stream or something, and you're saying while, or yeah, you have a string, for example, while C star I is not null, so you're going through the characters of a string, and you're doing this. Or actually, say you're trying to burn all the characters in a stream. So you have a function called like read or something. Okay, this example is say you want I to start at the end of a string. Well, you could do this in C, or you could do this in C. So Russian allows you to also take shortcuts like this. Oh, and say you also want to assign whatever this current character is to a variable. Well, you could do that with char C, and then put this in here, and you're saying C is equal to whatever. So you're assigning C to the value at I, and then you're incrementing I, and then you're also testing whatever C is against the null terminator character. So you could do this stuff in C, and Russian kind of is like this too. It gives you certain hints with conjugation and whatnot, so you can leave out entire words. You're black, you had to do community service for church? What? I'm using Gentoo. Easily one of the best distros in the world. Seriously, I do not regret installing Gentoo. It's been amazing. Oh man, I've been sick. But I'm also thinking of putting FreeBSD on this desktop. Maybe once Gentoo, my installation hits like a year old or something. Yeah, based. Okay, so I have, right, so, yeah, so I'm successfully able to Lex everything. What is this? Oh, this is, right, this is tag union type stuff. Why am I static consting? That's not... Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Yeah, I'm not a Christian, so I'm barely in church. I'm really only in church for family or whatever. I do believe in God, but it's literally only because I've had experiences that make me believe in God. Like I don't follow any religion or whatever. I make up my own mind based on my own experiences. Alright, so I guess I'm about to write a parser in C. Holy shit. Before I start, I also want to upgrade oglolib. Oh, frick. cd deps. Git pull origin main. Git add deps oglolib. There we go. And now I'm just gonna cmake lists. I changed something in this version of oglolib where instead of include src, it's an actual directory for including. Because oglolib is one of the first real C projects I've made, so there is some learning cruft in there. Now I guess I'm gonna work on the parser. I do want to play a little bit of Super Tux Kart though, because now that's stuck in my head thanks to Whale Tech. Oh, I've told this story before. I came up with the name Oglo because when I was 6, I had to come up with a Minecraft username, and I chose Oglo Uglu Agla. And yeah, the rest you can kind of imply from there, but essentially, eventually, my name became OgloMC when I started a YouTube channel, this YouTube channel was originally for Minecraft. I had some good hits on there, like I made a ghost block data pack, and that actually got really popular. And then eventually I wanted to do Linux content, so I changed the name to Oglo the Nerd, made a new profile picture, and yeah. The rest is history. And Oglo is just a short version of that stems back from when I was OgloMC. Also, this is so random. I found out there's if you hit a part of this map just right, you can fly under the map. Here, let's see if I can show you guys. Oh, frick. Oh. I'm not expecting to win this just because I'm new to the whole Super Tux thing. The difficulty. Okay, so it's here. If I hit this pad just right, I can go under the map. And it's a really weird place under the map. No, so I didn't hit it correctly, but maybe I can go into the woods. I cannot. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys, but I guess not. I will beat a Super Tux Kart level while I'm here, though. This stream's probably going to be very low productivity because, you know, I'm still getting used to programming again after not programming for 2 weeks. So my motivation's going to be a little bit in the toilet. Ah, frick. There we go. Online stuff? Oh, you guys want to race? Yeah, if I get enough yays in the chat of people who want to race me, I will start an online multiplayer. Yeah, the only problem with online SDK is either the people are way too good for, like, are way better than me at the game, or they're just noobs starting out. I've been struggling to find people who actually like match up with me in skill level. Most of the, yeah, it's either like extreme expert super tux racers or noobs. Also, I need to figure out how to put my Minecraft server back online. I miss it. Yeah, we're gaming all of a sudden. Oh, wait. This challenge is timed. Crap. I just lost. Dang it. I was fooling around too much. Let's see if I can beat it again. Whatever you think you'll enjoy more, to be honest. And this is Super Tux Kart. We need funk. Linode's too expensive. I just need to figure out how to do the Oracle free VPS. Because that's what it was hosted on before. It just wasn't my VPS, it was someone else's, since I don't have a credit card. So maybe I'll get my dad to use his credit card or something. Because it doesn't charge your credit card, it just requires a credit card. There we go. I'm focused. I've been practicing a lot of Super Tux Kart, but I've actually never played it on this keyboard, so this is weird. Oh my god, I'm so tight on time. Yep, this is a Linux channel. Well, actually, it's not specifically Linux. It's more just open source and programming. But there's Linux content. Yeah, Mint's a solid distro, though it can get frustrating because it's Ubuntu based, and Ubuntu is not like the packages are kind of out of date. So if you want to do anything with like new software, or you want to upgrade something, it's yeah. How old am I? I am 16. I'm 16, working on my driver's license. Can't send stuff in chat. Oh, are you trying to send links in the YouTube chat? Yeah, only I can do that. It's annoying. I don't know how to change it. Yeah, 2008. I am a baby. Oh. Okay, back to compilers. Why do you mean Ubuntu packages are outdated? It's all still getting worked on, no? I'm mostly just because it's most... So, Ubuntu packages are about 6 months or so, sometimes a few years out of date. If you want... Like, you can't really use Linux Mint or anything else Ubuntu based on new hardware, and you also will be extremely frustrated if you need new packages. Also, the Ubuntu repositories just don't have a lot of software in them. Like, good luck ricing on Ubuntu, because it doesn't have a lot of the programs often used for ricing, and even if it did, they're not really that up to date. Like, even FreeBSD has more packages, and more of them are up to date than Ubuntu. But yeah, if I were to give a solid long-term distro, I would give either OpenMandriva, or Fedora. And if you want something that is just an absolute joy to use, I recommend Gentoo. And I'm not being sarcastic either. Gentoo's actually amazing. There is also Arch, but that can break if you forget to update your system for a while. So Gentoo's basically Arch, but more stable and with features like use flags. And eSelect. Yeah, see, I was born in December, so I'm visually a year behind, but I'm actually close to 17. Right, what did I do? Oh my god. Helix autocomplete. What the hell, bro? Get that shit out of here. Okay, so the part that I'm kind of dreading, building a parser in C. Let's get started. Do I have heap string? Okay, so I need to do parser HC. Right. Alright, see you, whale. Have fun. If not defined, parser H. Define parser. And if. I think my main use case for the operating system would be graphic design and 3D design, but I don't think there's like any specific good Linux. I mean, Linux is Linux. Really the only thing you have to worry about when you choose a distro is the package manager good, is it stable, and are the packages up to date? That's really it. It's all kind of centric around distro-specific features that are under the hood or package management. That's really it. Like, even the way the distro looks, that's not tied to the distro, that's just tied to the desktop environment. Like, I could log out of this session, end the stream, and log back into a different desktop environment, start the stream again, and my screen would look totally different. So, like, the look of the distro shouldn't count towards when you're choosing. Unless, of course, you want it to all be set up for you without any tinkering. But what's the fun in that? include parser H. Type def struct parser. Crap. Okay, how do I even get started? I guess I have to make a parse function. And an AST. And an AST, or abstract syntax tree parse. I'll just call this a tree. Type def struct. I'll put this in a separate file. ASTH. And what this will take in is a Elixir. Let me look in main. What do I have? I am doing if token success token stream get. Crap. Token stream. Yeah, tokens. Token. Yeah, so. Yeah, okay, I'll take in a token stream. Yeah, so const token stream. Or I'll call this tokens. Welcome back, NA. How's it going? Or actually, let me token stream. Token stream get. Yeah, it takes in not a const. Oh, and I need to Elixir H. Let's see. Do I even need a parser struct? Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. I'll call this parser state, though. And this will hold a token stream pointer tokens, and it will hold an oglo vector of errors. Tree. And I should also create ASTHC. If not defined ASTH, define ASTH. And if ASTC include ASTH, and then open parser again. And this is where now I need to go into ASTH and I need to do type def struct Alright. Welcome back. Oh, I just realized this is going to be annoying since C doesn't have generics. Okay, tree. Yeah, I'm gonna prefix everything with AST since this does tend to get lengthy. Oglo vector nodes. And this will be of type node or tree node. Yeah, and I'll create a macro up here. Define node type X. Type def struct node ast node X. Yeah. And it will be X node span. I have a span, yeah, okay. Span H. And I want to define a node type. Define node type. And I want to do AST, or no, I want to do declaration. AST declaration. AST node. Like that. And then I want to type, oh god, this is gonna be so annoying in C. Struct declaration. Declaration data declaration type AST. Type def union AST declaration data. Oh, frick. Also, this compiler has to be implemented in C because I want it to be as portable as possible. AST declaration type count. My fave C fuckery. Don't ever call me a soy dev. I am making a compiler in fucking C99. I'm a big believer in the law that the more swear words you have in your code base, the better the code base. You know, this might actually not be as bad as I thought it'd be. I could also group everything together like that. Even though it's kind of dense, but you can tell where things start and end in terms of nodes. Type def struct ast function declaration. Define node type. Function declaration. There we go. And for function declaration, also I'm gonna put a function down here that will be void ast tree free. It'll take in a const ast tree restrict tree, and it will just free anything in the tree. Because I'm using Oglo vector and stuff, which is a heap type. Oglo vector free tree nodes. Why can't it find the oh, I need to include Oglo lib. Yeah, I'm using Alacrity. It's just the only terminal emulator I really enjoy using. Kitty is too complicated. The configuration is just bloated. And console is for KDE, and I don't want to require Qt just for a terminal emulator. And I also like Alacrity because it has a feature where bold text can be rendered as bright text as well. So I'll show you what I mean by this. So here I'll just print out some colored text. So I don't know, for example, hi. So I have this yellow text, and then the bright variant. I can show you the bright variant. That's bright yellow. The difference is hard to see. I know how to make it easier to see. 33mh. It's still kind of hard to see. If I blow it up a little, yeah, you can see there's like a difference between those two. There's a difference. But then if I make these bold, which I believe I do with I mean, I could just make them bold like that, I guess. Now that they're bold, you can see they're both the bright variant of the color. I don't know. I think it makes the terminal look a lot better when that's the case. When bold text is just also treated like bright text. Also, Alacrity is wicked fast. There's only one other terminal emulator that goes kind of neck and neck with Alacrity in this test I'm about to do, and that would be Ghosty. Ghosty is also ridiculously fast, but I can stress test Alacrity with Oh, what? What? See, this is why I'm not going to program in Rust anymore. lib av. I'm not trying to visit a website. What the frick? What provides in Linux? See, this is where AI is really useful, because I don't want to read through all of that. What provides in Linux? What about Gentoo? We'll get straight to the point. So apparently I don't have FFmpeg installed. Seriously? Let's see. Yeah, so I have FFmpeg installed. It must just be like a cargo uninstall Termova. Cargo install Termova. Westterm is buggy and slow. I think I might have it installed. No, I don't. Come on, image. Come on. Oh yeah, by the way, TUI is a library I made for Rust. Crates.io/crates TUI. One of the things that really got me to stop programming in Rust though is that crates.io lets you delete crates, even if other crates depend on them. It used to not be the case, and they were explicitly saying like, yeah, because we don't want another left pad situation, but now they allow it. I was already hesitant about Rust due to the online nature of it. I also, like, the community just turns me away. But, yeah. So now I'm a C programmer. And I enjoy C a lot more. C just lets me do whatever the hell I want. Yeah, this is my TUI library in Rust. And my mom's Ukrainian, so obviously I had to put the Ukrainian flag in there. Okay, is Termova done? Now if I try that again. Yeah, see, now it works. Well, Westterm works fine, but it fails this test that I'm doing. Alacrity and Ghosty are the only terminal emulators that really hold up to this test. Yeah. This was a fun project to program, too. even though all I was doing was just reading in frames of the video and printing them to the terminal. I still did have to do some stuff to get the frame rate to be consistent and stuff, even when the terminal lags. Well, to be clear, I've already programmed in C before, I just wasn't doing it seriously. And from watching way too much low-level learning, I already knew a lot of the nuances of C and whatnot. So switching over to C was kind of, if I had to choose another programming language other than Rust, switching to C was kind of a no-brainer, because I already mostly knew it. The only stuff I really had to learn apart from C was just stuff like CMake, so I could make portable code. In Wes term's just ridiculously slow with this. Like, ridiculously slow. It's slower than the XFC terminal emulator, which is also slow. And Wes-term also doesn't seem to implement all the ANSI escape codes that I use. So a lot of the time stuff would just outright break in Wes-term. I need to make my own terminal emulator. Because even Alacrity has some things that I don't really like. Like, for example, Alacrity doesn't support synchronized updates, which is where you can essentially tell the terminal to stop rendering stuff until you're done drawing stuff to it. So then you can just completely remove screen tearing from your programs. But yeah, that's my test. I test every terminal emulator with that. Yeah. I mean, the reason you failed back then getting me into it was because I just didn't need to use it. Like, Rust was working fine for me, and I was only then having my suspicions. My suspicions only started growing recently. Because, yeah, I realize how absolutely stupid Rust is. The way it does things. Also, now I'll put the music back on. Feels so weird to stream without music. AST declaration function. I do occasionally watch anime. I'm very casual about it. Usually I'll watch some random anime someone tells me about. Rarely anything mainstream. I was watching One Piece, but I was doing it on Netflix, and then our mom canceled the Netflix subscription, and now I need to pirate One Piece if I want to keep watching it. And I also was watching Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, and the only reason I was watching that is because I was told it's kind of one of those ones that you just need to watch. I don't know if I hate it or love it, but it's interesting. I think two of my favorite animes would be I'm drawing a blank. Violet Evergarden and Demon Slayer. I know those two can be kind of controversial, but yeah. And then there was also the one about the deaf girl. That one was also really good. The Shape of Voice, The Shape of Sound, something like that. There was an anime that made me really uncomfortable. I did not enjoy it whatsoever, and the mic quality was absolutely horrible. It's called Undying Love, or Sankareya. What else? Oh, man. But yeah, to watch anime, yeah. I'm also admittedly subscribed to a few anime recap channels, because even though their videos are ass, sometimes the anime they cover are, not half bad. Even if they are quite horny. Well, some of the animes are quite bad. Like, they seem to always cover those, like, gamified animes where it's, like, video game in real life. I avoid those. But, yeah. I'm a very casual anime watcher. Bleach. I like watching Bleach. I put bleach in my eyes. Just kidding. There we go. One thing I do love Rust for is creating parsers. Like that whole block of code with the declaration and whatnot in Rust would look something like this. It'd be enum declaration, and then inside of here you would have function, and then function declaration, and then you'd have a struct up here, function declaration, and then stuff in here. And then that node type, instead of that sketchy macro, I just do struct node t, and I do t node span, and then, or wait, node t, right, this is Rust, span, and then I'd say use span. So Rust is really nice for creating parsers. Sadly, though, I cannot create this compiler in Rust. That would be a war crime. Rust is a nice language, even if all the tooling and compiler and build system around it are absolute shit, as well as the community. Like, fuck the Rust Foundation, fuck the community. Actually, fun fact, this compiler is for an IR I'm working on for my own programming language, which my own programming language will be like if C and Rust had a baby. It'll be like Rust, it'll have clean syntax and many quality of life features, but it will be like C in that you can do whatever the hell you want. And I think instead of using references, I'll do pointers, and you can do pointer arithmetic and whatnot. So it'll be like programming in C if C was Rust. Why are you still using Unity in 2025, bro? Come on. And on top of that, you just admitted to using Unity on an open source channel. Like, I'm not going to tell you to use Godot, but at least don't use Unity. At the very least, use, like, Unreal Engine or something. Actually, do I have Godot installed? Yeah, I do. I might uninstall Godot and instead do Rideau. Actually, I don't even use game engines. Like, if I were to create a game, I'd use something like SDL or Raylib. AST function declaration. Let me look at my spec again. Spec. Specs. Right, so I have the type. So I need, damn it. This is where the AST gets super annoying to implement, is when you have to implement data types and stuff. So I need AST data type, return type. Godot 3D, from what I've seen, is actually quite decent. Like, it got a lot better in Godot 4. Also, if you're willing to try Rust, which, as much as I nowadays kind of dislike Rust, there is also Bevy, which was a lot of fun to use when I used it. And it's really well balanced. Like, it's a game engine, but it's not GUI driven, it's code driven. And it's also wicked fast since it's written in a compiled programming language, and all your game logic is also in a compiled programming language, and it's ECS based as opposed to OOP based. Yeah. Let's see. Any good, like, 3D rendering? Ooh. Fog. Fug. Let me look at the Godot page. Oh, you also mentioned Python. If you want a Python game engine, which is actually a lot of fun to use if you enjoy Python, there's ursinaengine.org. Ursina's really cool. I'll send the link, since if you just type ursinaengine.org without the www, it doesn't work. But yeah, Ursina's cool. I've seen some cool things implemented in it, even a Minecraft clone. There's an asset store? What? Oh, this must be new. Yeah. Also, ooh. That's a very lovely desktop pet. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. I need to make a desktop pet that works on Windows, Mac, and Linux, and BSD and whatnot. Maybe even Haiku OS. In that case, I'm not using Godot, I'm using something like SDL. Alright, so return type, and then also parameters. And also the name. Right, so how do I want to do this? Const char name. No. Heap string name. And then I need parameters. Oglo vector parameters. Type will be AST node function param definition. Include heap string h. Oh, you know what I'll do? Instead of having this AST tree free, which if I mess something up here, I could make a massive memory leak, I'll instead make the whole thing function off an allocation pool. Oglo allocation pool alloc pool. So then everything that's allocated will just be added onto this alloc pool. So that way, oh man. Actually, I'll instead of doing this, I'll make this parse function accept a const char source or src. Define node type tree. Now I have to do that. Type def struct ast data type ast data. Actually, can I get away with no, I need ast data type data ast data type. Oh, type. And then, right, yeah. Define node type, data type. Type def union. The fact that C has unions is so cool. Data type ast data type count ast data type struct ast data type enum ast data type union. Actually, enum, it's not really a data type. Enum. So I guess it could be a data type. Okay, it will be a data type. And then yeah, all right. And then what else? So, right, floats, AST data type F64, AST data type F32. Yeah, so I'm using F64 everywhere. Oh, also AST data type U8 U8 U16 U32 U64. That's it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Instead of this, I'm going to have a data type float, AST data type unsigned, int, and AST data type signed int. And then in here in the data, I'll have uint ht bitage. Like that. Also, I need a const char type name, struct enum union etc. There we go. Yep. Oh, and I will also need let's see, return type, yeah, const jar name. Oh, I also need the body, AST code block body. Type def struct AST code block. Define node type code block. Oglo vector statements. Type AST node statement. Type def struct AST statement. Define node type statement. Also, I want I'm actually going to do a node type up here. I'm going to say define node type const char or type def struct AST node. I'm going to make another macro. For data types that are not AST nodes. Other. Define node type other. X, I'm going to say cster const char. There we go. And actually, I could do something like this. Define node type other. X AST X, like that. Let me define some more. Node type other uint8t u16t u32t u64t and then I'm gonna take all of these and change that to an I. There we go. Define node type other. I'll do a double double. Oh wait, I did it backwards. Crap. Double float. There we go. Actually, when the hell would I ever use float? I'm gonna uncomment that so I don't make mistakes later. AST statement. I need a type def union AST statement data type def enum AST statement type AST statement type count, and then in here I'll do, for example, AST statement return AST statement. What did I do for declaration? AST return statement. Return statement. Type def struct AST return statement. AST data type AST data AST expression value data type. Define node type. Return statement. Type def struct oh wait, I also need to AST statement data AST statement type AST expression. Define node type expression. Then I also need to define the union and enum. AST expression data AST expression type. And then what's there's we could do. All right, I'm gonna write more. But first I want to play some Super Tux Kart for a second. Actually, I'm gonna do some multiplayer. Frick it. Looks like no one's online. Soccer? Seriously? does this 15 mean? Slovenia. Yeah. Bots. Okay. Well. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. Just gotta keep it up. Oh no. Yep, and I lost. Even though I was so close. Also, I'm having an idea for the parser. Instead of things that hold expressions also holding the type of the expression struct itself will hold the type. No. There we go. No. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. Yep, and I'm gonna lose. Am I gonna do it? Come on. No! I know this is supposed to be a programming stream, but I'm having fun with this. Oh, man. Need to time everything perfectly. Did something change? Why did I do that? This race is goofed. How do I clear the queue again? Oh, wait. There we go. Back to programming. Right. And expressions will store their type as well. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, it has to be stored down here due to casting and stuff. Okay, so what expressions do I have? I have literals of different types. AST expression, literal, double. AST expression, literal, char. AST expression, literal, int. Uint. AST expression, literal, uint. And then I need okay, hold on, I gotta think in P. Alright, I'm back. Is anyone even still watching? Alright, let's see. Union. Expression. Token data. Heap string. And then integer literal, float literal. Lexer H. Expression, yep, okay. And I also want AST expression variable value, variable. Const char variable name. SD expression function call. Const char, or actually AST expression function call. Expression variable. Typedef struct AST expression variable. Define node type expression variable. Const char AST node cstir name. Typedef struct AST expression function call. define node type, expression function call. And I want st node cster name oglo vector parameters or args. Type will be AST node expression function call arg. Type def struct AST expression function call arg. Define node type. Type expression function call arg. Oh wait, I don't need that. I just need expression. Yeah, like that. Okay. st node cster. All right. Ah, welcome Cynical Skin, how's it going? You seem new as well. Getting a lot of new faces in this stream. Welcome, welcome. I just realized, I think I can goof something up. If I do that, yeah. Right, so I'm actually gonna make this return a parse result. Type def struct parse result. Parse result type parse result data, data. Type def union parse result data. Type def enum parse result type. Actually, I'm gonna make type def enum result tag. Result okay, result error. Include misc h. And in the union, it'll either be AST tree, okay, or Oglo vector error type parser parse error. Type def struct parse error to do. I think I'm going to leave it at that for today. I'm starting to get a little tired and my motivation's a little low. I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.